Namaste. Welcome to your prenatal asana series. We are going to practice standing warm-ups today. Just while practicing this, there were few things that needs to be taken care in mind, and that is the condition of each woman is different during the entire prenatal phase, and hence this asana series is actually safe to be practiced by mostly all trimester women, but not only in normal condition. If the woman has certain conditions like placenta previa, where the placement of placenta is downwards, then the pelvic opening asanas that we are going to practice in this coming series is not recommended. Also, if the woman has a cervical stitch, which is a medical procedure given and done by doctors to avoid preterm delivery, in that case also this should be avoided, specifically the pelvic opening warm-ups. Other condition can be that someone has acute or high pain in the legs or the knees. In that case, standing asanas can be avoided and we can replace it with the sitting warm-ups. Also, in case someone has high hip pain or pelvic pain, then pelvic opening asana should be avoided. Otherwise, this warm-up is actually very safe to be practiced in all trimester. There will be slight twisting and also slight back bending in this series. So in the third trimester, we need to be careful of not to over bend the back, because already the lower back is under pressure of belly weight. So hence we are not trying to put any further pressure on the lower back. So only doing as much as is comfortable, giving slight comfort to the lower back. That's the idea here. Also, while twisting, we have to always remember not to ever compress the belly, and taking care of the fact neither we are compressing the upper belly nor the lower abdomen at any point in time. Keeping the enough space and comfort zone of the baby in the belly at all times is very required. Also, at any point in time, we're not going to hold the breath, and we will be stabilizing in every posture, breathing into every posture, and then moving into the next one. So the idea in the prenatal yoga is always to relax rather than go beyond your limits. So we are not going to stretch over at any point in time beyond our comfort zone. So idea is to relax into asanas, breathe in and see how the flow goes, and also avoid any kind of dizziness or breathlessness. So that's why it's important to keep breathing, and if at any point in time anything is uncomfortable or leading to dizziness, just stop the practice or avoid certain asanas. So let's get into this series. First, we start with mountain pose Tadasana, simply bringing our hands into Namaste. Taking a few breaths here. And gently bringing our hands onto the belly, connecting to the baby in the Tadasana. While our body is stretching, taking a few breaths, taking time to connect to the belly and the baby, allowing all the love and light to reach to the baby and the belly. When we begin any series or any practice with connecting with the baby and the belly, it reminds the women practicing that she's not alone in the whole practice. The child is equal part of the practice and the flow, and hence his or her involvement during the whole yoga flow is very essential. That's why we take a time to connect to the baby and the belly before beginning the asana series. And gently releasing, and we now slightly open our legs and get into palm tree pose, gently interlacing your hands and stretching upwards. Taking a complete stretch, allowing the muscles to feel the good stretch. If one can stabilize and balance into this palm tree pose, we can gently lift off our heels also and stretch a little bit further as we inhale up and exhale down, bringing the heels down. Inhale up again. Exhale down. Creating a bit more space in the chest, in the rib area, for the belly, for the baby. With that intention, inhaling up, exhaling down, and gently releasing the arms. Taking a few breaths here. Slightly stretching the legs once again. Inhaling and exhaling. Interlacing the hands again. Now we're going to do swaying palm tree pose and side stretch. So inhale, center. Exhaling, side. Inhale, center. Exhaling, side. Being mindful of not to overstretch at any point in time, the relaxant hormone in the body during the prenatal phase can actually confuse the woman that how much she can stretch, but her body is actually very elastic at that point in time, but it can feel really uncomfortable later on. So the idea is to not overstretch at any point and just stay gentle with the body, especially in the third trimester, not to overstretch at any point. Inhaling center, exhaling side. Inhaling center, exhaling side. Inhaling center, exhaling side. And gently releasing. Now we are going to gently stretch our arms and the upper back. So we interlace our hands at the back and gently stretch the chest. Opening the upper ribs, opening the chest, releasing any tension from the shoulders and the arms. Inhaling and exhaling here. Connecting to the baby. Consciously sending the prana, the oxygen, the vital force energy to the baby. And 3 breaths, inhaling through nose and exhaling through mouth. And now gently, if you're comfortable, gently bending forward and stretching a little bit more. Only bending as per the comfort, adjusting the legs for with the size of the baby and the belly, creating space, not to overbend or overstretch, just creating slight stretch into the whole spine, allowing more space for the baby. Few breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. And coming up gently. We will now stretch our arms with the help of the wall. So keeping your right arm at the back on the wall and gently stretching the arms and looking forward. Keeping one hand on the belly and the baby. Now, moving to the other hand. Gentle stretch. Rotating again to the right side. Bringing love and gratitude to the whole body and practice. Stretching the left side completely. And coming center. Now, as we have stretched the upper body, we now move to the lower body and we begin with pelvic circles, gently creating some gap into the legs and begin to do pelvic circles, rotating from the hips, creating it as a divine dance of the Shakti that you are, of the creative force that you are, of the nurturing, motherly, creative, powerful soul that you are. Honoring the child, dancing with the child, bringing life on the earth. That's your power, and honoring your inner power with every circle. Creating the cycle, honoring the cycle of life with every circle. And the other side, rotating towards your left side, creating more space for the baby to go down onto the surface, towards the face of your cervix, allowing the baby to settle down into the belly and enjoy the dance completely. This relaxes your lower body, relieves your low back pain, opens the pelvic area, allows the baby to go down towards your cervical opening, and also the baby enjoys these moments as we dance. The baby loves the flow. And a couple of circles on the other side. And relax into the middle. Taking a few breaths. Inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. The capacities of the lungs decreases during the prenatal phase, hence it's important to regain the breath after every motion or every pose in asana that we are practicing. So now we enter into side to side lunge and we open our legs a little bit more, some more inches beyond your shoulder width apart. Now we are going to bend towards our right knee, gently opening the pelvic area, moving towards left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. if it's difficult, one can also use support of a chair or someone's hand right in front to do these stretches. Also, one can do this on the wall. Or you can just keep your hands on your waistline and inhaling and exhaling, making it a flow, visualizing the dance with the baby, allowing the stretch more and more, inhaling and exhaling. Center. Now, just taking a few breaths over here. Inhale, exhale through mouth. Keeping the hands on the belly. You're practicing 4 to 6 breaths. Inhale to 4, exhale to 6. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, inhaling to 4 counts mentally, exhaling to 6 counts mentally. Inhaling to 4, exhaling to 6. Now we will from here enter into revolve twisting. So the leg remains stretched, and this asana can be difficult in the 3rd trimester as we are going to stretch and bend and twist all at the same time. So just take care, either the support of a partner or a chair or a wall can be taken, or if required, this can be avoided. In case of 1st trimester also, if any dizziness or any complication, avoid this. So we are going to spread our arms wide, inhale, and as we exhale, we touch one arm on the ground. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And come center. And just bring your legs together. A few breaths here. Connecting to the baby belly. Sending the blessings. Honoring your body. Taking time to be grateful for the strength and the beauty and the power to nurture new life that this body provides. Honoring the earth that you are, the planet that you are yourself, this body carries every iota of this earth itself, for she is the creator, and this body equally does the same job. It's honoring that inner power of Mother Nature, Mother Earth within you. And we now enter into the sunflower pose, and being mindful that we are not over squatting during the first trimester, as we are trying to stabilize the child during the first trimester. In third trimester, you can squat a little bit more, because we are waiting for the child to go down and settle more towards the cervix. So different asanas serves different purpose during the different trimesters in the prenatal phase. So just being mindful not to over squat if you're practicing this in the first trimester. In the third trimester, this is going a bit more deeper is beneficial. So we just open our legs a little bit here. And in the sunflower pose, we just bring our hands up as we inhale. And as we exhale, we squat a little, bring our hands right down on the baby and the belly. Inhaling up, exhaling down. 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 Inhaling up and exhaling down. And come standing. Feeling the breath and the energy generated in the body, the flow of breath, the flow of blood, going towards the baby and the belly. We enter into the last posture, the variation of the goddess pose, honoring the Shakti within, honoring the power to create within, honoring the Mother Earth within, getting prepared to get into the goddess pose, inviting all the Divine Mother energies, the blessings of the Mother Divine, surrounding you, your auric field, allowing the white light to enter from your 10th gate, the Divine Feminine energy surrounding you, honoring this space. And to enter into the goddess pose, we open the legs once again, and we inhale up again. And as we exhale, we stretch our fingers wide and our chest wide, opening our heart center, receiving all the love, blessings, and the strength to go through the prenatal phase and being the mother that you're meant to be, to gift the world the divine soul. And inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, exhale, opening your heart every time, honoring it, inviting more love, inviting more inner strength and power with every exhalation. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling gently coming back into mountain pose. Bringing gratitude for the practice, honoring the body, honoring the breath, honoring the inherent flows within each cell of our body, and trusting and surrendering to the process that this body carries, the cycle that our life carries. Thank you.